Previously, on A Realm Apart.
I heard your town was under lockdown. Could you tell me a bit more about that?
Well, we've had a bit of an incident where, unfortunately, there has been several deaths in short succession. We're currently just clearing away any of the evidence that we have found. I still don't know how. All of them slit throat, and then hands you a stack of papers with all of the information that he's written down on it.
Okay.
So, as you're all speaking between Tanner, you just see him, like I say, he's sort of like drifting away, looking to one side to try and think. You see him like reach down to his belt as he's still looking around, and he pulls out an axe. It's just a hand axe, and launches it full speed towards where the mayor is standing.
Oh shit!
As you're all watching, this axe spins through the air. And it stops mid-air just next to where the mayor is standing when a fountain of blood sprays from where the axe stopped.
What?
The axe then falls to the floor, and as it does, the body of a person appears around the axe as they hit the floor.
What? Assassin?
There's now absolute panic. Everybody is screaming and running.
What? Scooby-Doo
Tanner.
with this?
Tanner shouts at the mayor to get down.
Apparently I couldn't.
Oh no.
Tanner shouts for the mayor to get down.
Bit late.
And as the mayor's not dead. The mayor is fine.
Well, can I put myself in front of the mayor?
Not at the moment, because I'm going to ask all of you to roll for initiative.
No. Initiative.
I thought he said it was bleeding on the floor. Like, what's there to initiate?
Wow.
Because as the people pour out of the hall, there are still 5 other people stood in the crowd, all wearing amulets.
What?
Oh, shit.
No.
Whoa. Okay,
No.
So yeah, Tanner brings this guy in, puts him on a stool, and ties him to it, and basically pulls another stool out, puts it in front of the guy, and sits on it. And he just waits, just staring at this guy, until the guy just finally cracks. Tanner doesn't even say a word. This guy just cracks on him, and just instantly says, "It was Heston. Heston hired us. It wasn't. His name is Heston Constantine. He hired us. He wanted us to kill the mayor. We don't know why. He just hired us to do the job. That's all I know. I swear that is all I know. He came to us, gave us these amulets, said that when the time was right, we used them, we killed the mayor. And that was it. That was all he said." Hello and welcome to another session of A Realm Apart. This one's going to be a spooky one. It's called A Not So Silent Night. As usual, I'm joined by Lauren.
Hello.
Day.
Heyo.
And Fran.
Hi, everyone.
We start this session at night time in Coastburn. The town's covered in a thick fog which seems to be blown in by the sea. The gang are all in a local pub called the Pike and Swordfish having a quiet drink. It's been just over a month since the party foiled the mayoral assassination, yet it's the first time you've all been able to relax and share a drink. You might want to use this time if you have any questions with the other party members, if you want to know a bit about each other's stories, if there's anything you want to do for downtime, because this is probably one of the rare occasions when you actually get some time to yourselves.
Is that like a euphemism for like the only time in the whole campaign we're gonna have time to ourselves?
I'm saying nothing. All I'm saying is you've got a quiet time at the moment. You might want to take advantage of it.
Yeah. Before you're all gonna die.
Oh god.
I'm feeling like maybe aren't you too tired after all that?
Absolutely exhausted.
Yeah.
Not something I usually deal with. actually mine, like
You've never
mimics and
encountered a
stuff.
flying ape before.
No, can't say I've ever encountered anything like that in my life, and I don't want to anytime soon. Even though he was absolutely lovely, I don't want to see anything like that anytime soon again.
So not really one for the adventurous spirit, then.
Not really. I always try to keep myself to myself in a way now that where I'm from. Um, this is like my first big step out into the big wide world, and yeah, encountering assassins, mimics, and giant winged gorillas is definitely something I'm not used to.
Likewise.
I
I
hear it.
come from a rice village, so like things are pretty
Oh,
boring.
oh,
I mean,
pretty
like,
quiet.
more ordinary than not.
Hmm.
I'm curious, and if you don't mind me asking, then why are you embarking on this adventure?
Me myself, I kind of needed to leave my home. Um, it's really to do, I want to, the stuff that's happened while I was back in our village. I come from a small fishing village, hence my surname. And basically, I wanted to get out, explore, and then at the same time, some bad stuff happened, and it just seemed like the perfect opportunity. And I just need to find some answers for some personal stuff that's happening right now. Then
Gotcha.
suddenly murder. Murders and mimics.
Yeah.
Well, let's not assume the worst right away.
Oh no, definitely not. I mean, what brings you two here? I mean, we didn't really get a chance to speak that first day when we bumped into each other. I mean, what you don't seem like locals. So
Definitely not.
no, definitely not. So
Well, as I said, I come from a rice village, and mostly I've left it to, let's say, in search for my heritage.
oh, wow.
So yeah, it's kind of like my origins, and if there is like any family members or other like me, because definitely there's none in my village. So
Oh, it's like a little pilgrimage for you then, in a way.
kind of, yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm sorry that. Oh, wow. Oh.
I suppose you noticed my wings, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. That is
So,
different.
I'll tell you, I am from a city in Sky, quite far away. And it is, in fact, the duty and the burden of my people to go out and to assist what is morally and righteous, what's morally correct and righteous, which is
That
why
is
I am
very
here.
honorable, yeah.
It's a burden
Wow.
of my people. It's something we proudly bear and have to bear.
Oh, wow. That's. Oof. So everyone has your wings. Do they have different color wings? I know it sounds. I've never seen anyone with wings before, so
Most of
it's kind.
them are white, but
Ah.
as they turn older, people, they can become gray.
Hmm.
It happens that when a race, which some people call a Varials, gets corrupted, their wings become black.
Whoa. Okay. Keep an eye out if I ever see anyone with black
Yeah.
wings. Then wow. I
A,
know
blank,
not to
a
approach.
black-winged Varial isn't inherently bad, but it's something to look out for.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a good tip. Thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
So, as you're all having this conversation, out of nowhere, you hear a scream at the other end of the bar, and one of the
Oh, fuck.
patrons suddenly stands up, flipping the table and grabbing their head before shouting, No, I didn't mean to do it. Please, stop. No, no. He then runs head first into one of the other tables, repeatedly slamming his head against the table. He's smashing the glass on the table. It's an absolute chaos scene. Everybody is now panicking. The guy then eventually stops and slumps to the floor. His face is completely smashed in and filled with glass. I would like the three of you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
12.
Cool. What's everyone else got?
I
Um,
got. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. For me, it'd be a 14.
I got an 18.
Cool.
Nice.
That's good.
Good roll. Good
Thank
roll.
you.
Cool. So, for now, everything seems to have settled down a little bit. Everyone's still very panicky. They're looking around, trying to work out what's going on, but the screaming stopped, at least. Unfortunately, the guy has died, and that's the reason why the screaming has stopped.
Can
Just
a
as
group of beings enjoy one drink for
I was
one night,
literally
for God's
just a-
sake?
I was literally just about to say the exact same bloody thing.
Well, funnily enough, as you say that,
That's no rest for the weary.
you hear another scream coming from
Oh my
outside.
god!
This one, though, is followed by a sickening, meaty thud.
Oh dear.
God. Why? I'm going to another bloody pub. Oh my god. Yelp
So-
reviews are going to be terrible, I tell you. These are terrible.
Yeah.
So can we
Oh.
investigate what's going on, or at least
Yeah.
perceive maybe something?
Yeah, is
1-star TripAdvisor.
Scooby
Right,
Gang.
typing up the worst Yelp review
Yeah.
right now.
Scooby Doo gang not impressed. Can't even enjoy a quiet bloody beer.
Worst service. People dying everywhere. Not coming back to this place.
Yeah, unhygienic. Blood and glass everywhere. It's too loud.
Make a formal noise complaint. Not even calling if people
Yeah.
are dying. It's a call for the noise complaint.
Yeah, I came in with a piece of quiet.
I want to speak to it.
As you say that, the
Hold on.
manager drops dead.
I was about to say I wanted to call the manager.
Oh,
Jesus.
No, he doesn't. The manager's still there. Don't worry.
Oh
okay.
god.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So right. So that poor bastard's dead with a face full of glass. Someone else.
The
has
other
just started
probably-
screaming.
So there's two people.
Yeah.
There's two people dead right now, right?
Yeah. Is the meaty fud? Are they dead?
Yeah.
Well, you don't know what's going on there because this happened outside of the pub.
Oh, okay.
Right. So that one was
So,
outside. Then.
yeah, so
Oh.
all you know is there was a scream and then a thud.
Oh. Right. Okay.
Shall we go outside then?
Yeah, we should investigate.
I guess no more beer for tonight.
I know. Damn it.
Right, so you
So
go
should we
in
head
out.
out?
You go
I was
out.
about
to
to
the
order in
street.
some vodka. Fuck.
Right,
Take
so
away.
I mean, yeah, you can grab a couple of bottles if you want for the road.
Stop it,
it's
yeah,
fine.
Considering this is the start of the night, I don't want to know how it's going to end. So yeah, I think vodka
Yeah.
will help in this case.
Ask for takeaway next time.
Yeah.
So as you step out into the street, as I've already mentioned, it's a very foggy night. Visibility is at absolute best probably a couple of meters. You can pretty much put your arm out and only just see your own hand. Is that
Oh, God.
thick?
How would this, if I can ask, by the way, how would this relate to dark vision?
It would still
Yeah.
impede dark vision. It's so thick that it's
Okay.
not the case that
Alright.
it's making everything dark. It is literally like a wall of
Okay.
fog. So it
Oh,
would just be that you're looking at a wall, basically.
Ah.
There's also a slight stench of rotten fish and brimstone to the fog as well.
Oh, demon.
You got
As
that
soon
one
as you say
real
brim-
fast.
Yeah, as soon as you said brimstone, my mind went demon, demon.
Something you need to share with the rest of the party? Where you come from, maybe?
Old wives' tale but from the old Fisher wives, but it's something I remember very well. But
It's quite fascinating that you smell brimstone. Smell brimstone. You immediately, you're instantly a demon. Right there.
brimstone and sulfur, demon, demon, demon.
So in the fog, you do just about see an outline on the floor.
Oh,
It's up to you if you want to get closer to investigate.
yeah,
Well, I
Yes.
guess, yeah.
yeah.
So as you get
nothing there.
closer, it starts to take shape. What it is, it's basically it's a woman's body.
Oh, dear.
It looks like they've fallen from a great height and impacted the floor, and
Oh,
Oh,
that's
no.
the sound
Okay.
that you heard.
oh God! So there's people falling from the sky now.
There's
Okay.
no other clues. The only thing you can think of is that they've jumped from one of the nearby buildings, but the closest one would be the pub itself. And I want everyone to do me another Constitution saving throw, please.
Ooh,
Oh, 4.
21.
Sorry, 5.
Nice.
What
I'll
did
tell
you?
you, it's the beer. I didn't get my beer and
It's
I'm
the
annoyed
beer.
and I had a low throw then.
17.
That's fine.
But
So,
that was absolute shite. 5. My God.
as you're all sort of visibly a bit shocked and confused about what's going on, Fran, you start to notice that the fog is parting around you slightly.
Okay, that's weird.
The other two, you just notice that Fran has now stopped moving.
Oh.
What? Okay.
Fran, you begin to see something as the fog parts. It's your old master. He starts to appear from the fog. As he gets closer to you, though, a glaive tears through the air, straight through his chest. A being steps out of the darkness behind him, hooded. All you can make out is that they potentially have wings. And they pull the glaive straight through your master and approach you. As they get closer, they say, "Oh, another god spawn. Oh, you and I, we have so much in common. You're looking for your destiny, aren't you? Well, I'm afraid you're not going to find it here. You'd be much better serving me. What did you say?"
Well, first of all, I'm growling. Well, I don't know who you are or where you came from, but if you think I'm gonna give up that easily, you're clearly mistaken.
Well, feisty as well, aren't you? I like that. How about you come and meet me and we can talk about this in person? There's a lovely cave in the forest. If you come and visit, maybe we can have a talk. Like I say, you'll be much better serving me than the people in this town. They're not going to be here for much longer, if I'm honest.
Stay away from my people, stay away from my village.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be staying away. Something else might not. Anyway, I'll see you. Like I say, I'm in a cave in the forest. Please stop by. And as they say that, the fog suddenly envelops them. And you're back. You can see Lauren and Day both either side of you. Lauren and Day, you can see now that Fran has started moving again.
What's that?
What the hell? You okay?
Not really.
You kind of froze there.
Yeah, I'm quite shocked, to be honest.
What happened?
That was my let's just say my father figure.
Oh.
But I have no idea who this guy is or what they want from me.
I'd just
Where
like to say as well, Day and Lauren, you saw nothing during that. The
Yeah, I
only
was
thing you saw
just-
was Fran motionless.
So we
Just
did
gonna
notice
say,
that Fran
yeah.
wasn't
So it
moving.
was basically a vision just for me.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, we didn't see anything. There's only the three of us here, and this poor soul on the floor.
To us, it almost appeared like you were no longer moving, like your soul was just on another
You were-
plane or something.
You were gone. Body was here, but you weren't. It was so eerie.
Yeah, I'm still processing what happened. Basically there was a sort of apparition, let's just say, a vision or something. I'm not sure how quite to describe it because I felt like I wasn't in my body. And there was this hooded figure talking about my father figure and the people of my village and basically threatening. So it asked me to meet him at a cave nearby.
Meet you at a cave. Meet him at a cave.
Yeah, in a cave near outside village.
You didn't recognize him.
No, I've never seen him before. And
Mm.
I noticed he had wings, but it was a hood. He was hooded, so I couldn't see whether like the color or his face or anything because he was wearing a hood.
Should we
So-
go? It might have something to do with the fact that all these mysterious bodies are appearing.
Well, as you say that, you hear another scream.
Oh,
This time coming from the blacksmiths.
oh boy.
Let's go.
It's. I mean, if we can navigate in this, then yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
the blacksmith
yeah.
is not directly opposite the pub, but it is in the marketplace that the pub looks onto. So it's just a case of you'd be just walking down a road basically to get to it. There's no like twists or turns or anything like that.
All right,
Okay.
let's go in.
Let's investigate, Scooby Gang.
Yeah.
The Scooby Gang.
So as you go into the blacksmith's, the screams start getting louder the closer you get. But about halfway, the screams stop and start to turn into laughter. As you get to the blacksmith forge, you can see, even through the fog, there is a bright light coming from there. The apprentice of the blacksmith has actually turned the forge on.
Okay.
As you get closer, he has filled a bucket of molten iron and is pouring it on himself.
Okay.
His
Oh my
laughing
God.
then starts to
No,
turn to
no, no,
gurgling.
no. Oh god.
And then there's silence as he is now encased in iron.
That's
Can
not
we-
normal.
Can we do something?
Yeah.
Get him out?
Yeah,
Heal
can
him?
we?
He is now dead. He is basically burnt. And I want you all to roll me another Constitution saving throw. Except for Fran, you don't need to.
Okay.
Alright, let's see.
For me, it's an 8.
15.
Day, you start to notice the fog now parting slightly around you. As it does, all of the other scenery around you, the blacksmith forge in front of you, that disappears until you're basically just in a void in the middle of the fog. Fran and Lauren, you both see him, same as how Fran did earlier, stop moving. He's now completely motionless. A figure walks out of the fog that you see, Day. It's a hooded figure. Again, it looks like they might have wings. And they start to walk up to you. Interesting group that you've gotten involved with here. You don't know... Well, you know that none of them really care about the greater good, don't you? I mean, the half-elf's only here because she was chased out of a village, and that fox would just do anything for knowledge.
How is
They
it any
don't
of your
care.
business?
Oh, and then there's Tanner as well. You think he's so helpful, don't you? But he holds some secrets of his own. Maybe you should try and ask him about them sometime. But I digress. I just want you to know that this fighting that you're doing, you're on the wrong side. My side is the one looking to try and do some good around here. I mean, you, as much as anyone else, know that the humans in this town are a threat to all the other species. If you join me, we'll get rid of them. And then we can start to rebuild a better population with the creatures from the other realms that have been pulled through. What do you say?
How do you mean get rid of?
What do you think? Get rid of? We kill them all. Once
You
they're
really
no longer
think
here.
That's remotely the right thing to do. Killing innocent people.
Well, you've seen what they do. I mean, you just have to look back a few centuries and see the persecution that the humans put on all of the creatures from the other realms. I mean, even to this day, we've got entire continents that have closed their borders to our people. How is that fair? No, I like to
The greater
rebalance
good can
things.
never be achieved through evil. It's impossible. You can
I'm not
twist all you
doing-
like.
I'm not doing anything evil. I'm just ridding the world of its greatest evil. But if you join me, then you can help. I've already told one of your friends where I am. And then again, as she says that, she fades away. And the fog starts to come back round. And you start to see the forge. You start to see Fran. You start to see Lauren.
Just shake my hand, shake my head, just like get rid of whatever it was I just saw.
Okay. Disappeared again.
Really?
Yeah, you kind of did the exact same thing. You just seemed so spaced out.
Like Fran.
Yeah.
Right.
Was it the same figure? Was it a different one?
It was a winged figure, hooded too. I couldn't make out what their identity was.
Same thing about the cave.
Yes, but quite a different story. Something with ridding the world of its greatest threat.
Oh.
It was quite dark. Stuff you see and the stuff you read about the greatest villains to have ever walked this earth.
So, as you're having this conversation, you don't hear screaming this time, but you hear the town hall's doors bursting open. The town hall is basically where you've walked from the pub to the blacksmith. The town hall is in between that walk and takes up most of the path that you've walked down. In the light coming from the town hall, you can see a figure standing. It looks like they're hunched over slightly and panting quite heavily.
Is it Tanner?
Oh no.
As you approach, you find out who the figure is. And it is, in fact, Tanner.
Oh no.
Oh god, what happened?
So as you get closer, Tanner notices you. He looks up, and as I say, he's like hunched over, trying to catch his breath. He's covered in blood. He looks up and says, "Oh, thank God you're all here. I don't know if you've seen anything that's been going on, but there's something weird happening. The one of our town guards, he started saying that everyone in there was a doppelganger, that couldn't trust anyone. Well, I tried to restrain him. He pulled out a dagger and he slit his own throat. I'm covered in his blood.
Jesus.
I don't know what's going on, but have any of you been hearing whispers or anything? I keep hearing there's something that I can't quite put my finger on. I keep hearing."
Some of us received visions.
Oh God.
And it's chaos over at the pub. Someone's just killed themselves inside, and then it looks like someone's possibly jumped outside.
So he leans forward and he says, I don't think it's coming from the sea. I think there's something in this fog that's causing all sorts of problems. I know it's putting a lot on you, but could you please look into this? I don't want to leave this place until we've got some sort of order sorted. I need to try and get as many of my guards as possible to go around town and just check everything. I don't have any clues to go on, but could you please help the town one last time?
Yes.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
So as you say that, Tanner says thanks to you, and then very quickly pulls the door back shut to the town hall, and you just hear a massive bolt go across the door. He's clearly barricaded the door to stop anyone getting in or out until he can at least sort the situation out there. So, what would you like to do?
Hide.
That sounds exactly like a Scooby Gang would do.
Yeah. Zoinks.
So then they all hid, and we wrapped up this story. The town hall,
Yes!
everyone died.
The end.
Honestly, if we were
The
a real
end.
Scooby Gang, we would just split up right now.
Yeah.
Go a different
exactly.
way.
Yeah. I mean, we could try and check out that cave. I mean, it's not a coincidence that it's been mentioned twice to you. You've both had visions
You're right.
from
Yeah.
the same person.
Maybe we can identify the fog as well, or at least figure
Yeah,
something out
because-
about it.
Must
Because
be
I feel
linked.
like examining the bodies or like around town, we're not gonna find any clues. I feel.
Yeah, because it just seemed like they were normal people. I mean,
Yeah.
that guy from the sounds, well, he sounded like he was hearing voices. And he grabbed his head and then did all of what he did. And then, and Tana mentioned voices. So, I mean, I don't know what that poor soul who plummeted heard, if they heard something as well. But it has to be linked. It all has to be linked. And I'm blaming whoever the heck it is who was talking to you two. Got to be linked with them.
Tanner also mentioned that the fog wasn't natural. So
Yeah.
I'm curious if I can, DM, if I can maybe see if I can learn something about the fog. Check it out, see if I know something.
Yeah, I would say if you roll me an Arcana check, see how you do.
13.
You can tell it is definitely not a typical sea fog. It's not something that would have been blown in. Other than that, you're not really 100% sure. It does have a bit of a shimmer to it, which would suggest that it might be magical.
Right.
But that's all you can gather.
Okay. So there's definitely something up with this fog, but it's hard to say exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I think we should head to the cave. It's currently our best lead.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was looking at my spells, but I don't have anything useful that could like shed light to the fog.
Same here. Was just double checking everything, and can't see anything that would be useful in this particular situation.
So you want to head to the forest cave.
Yeah.
We don't want
Yes.
to, but we'll have to.
So, as you
I
head
mean,
into...
I was having a jolly time enjoying a drink, and suddenly.
So you're saying all this as you're walking. You come into the forest.
It's just the same here.
It's also pretty filled with fog. It seems to be quite low lying in here compared to how it is in the town. In the town, it seems like it's coming up almost above the rooftops in some cases, whereas here it seems a little bit more low lying. But as you're walking through, though, Lauren, you suddenly see the fog start to open up a little bit.
No.
Day and Fran, you see Lauren freeze on the spot.
No.
Yeah, I'm shouting her name, but she's not hearing me.
Oh no.
As the fog opens up around you, Lauren, you see a familiar face.
No.
It's your dad. He steps towards you and puts his hand on your shoulders.
No.
I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry I had to send you away, but I can't risk the town knowing that I'd raised a monster. I'm sorry.
What?
He then turns his back and walks away.
No.
And he's gone.
No.
As you're saying no to him, a figure walks past you from behind, completely hooded, and you can clearly see at this close distance that they have one working dragon wing and one very decayed, broken dragon wing. And they turn around to see you looking at them. Oh, you carry the blood of dragons too, it seems. Oh, things will only get worse for you. Humans of this realm, they don't take kindly to our sort, I'm afraid. I should know.
That's not true. No.
It is.
I had friends. I have family. That's wrong. No.
I beg to differ. I mean, I've seen the rise and fall of this realm. I've been here for how many years now? Thousands? It becomes foggy. How about, instead of joining with these people, instead of helping the humans, you join me?
No, I
You
don't
share
even know.
the blood of dragons, same as me. If you join me, you'll be treated as an equal. You can help rule by my side.
No, I don't. I don't even know who you are. My father loved me. He still loves me. I have friends. I have family who love me. Not everyone is evil. Not every person is evil.
We'll see.
I don't know who you are, but you leave me and my friends alone.
You'll find out who I am soon enough. You've already told your friends where I am. I trust you're on your way. And then as she says that, she walks back behind you, and the fog starts to close in again. And you start to regain focus of the forest around you.
Are you alright?
No, I've just had my own vision. Okay. Crap. Basically, my dad called me a monster.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah, I know it's not him. Whoever the hell this is. I mean, he had dragon. There was one wing was decaying, and then the other claiming that I'm one of them. It must be the same person because they mentioned said that we'll see you soon because you're on the way to see them. So she knows who we are and she knows we're coming.
So this person is clearly playing on our emotions.
Yeah.
Definitely evil as well. Definitely evil. Just
Yeah.
not good.
So
Oh,
are
boy.
you walking
I
and
suppose
talking?
it's best
or...
to walk on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not letting this one get away with it, whoever they are.
So as you carry on, you do eventually come to a cave opening. It's a bit more barren. It's kind of on the opposite side of the forest. So as you're sort of coming out into a bit of a clearing, you see an opening in a slightly smaller cliff face. The first thing that you notice is that the fog doesn't seem to be as thick around the cave entrance. It's almost as if it's sort of dissipating before it goes too deep in. Are you going in the cave?
Can I do one of my spells? Just because I just don't want to go inside not knowing what we're going to find. So,
Yeah.
like, you know, like when you throw stones at the place to see how far it goes and stuff like that. Can I do my the root spell? Is it the entangle one? I can't remember.
So with entangle,
Just to see if there's any traps or anything like that.
So with entangle, it wouldn't necessarily set off any traps. It would more just create like a difficult terrain and restrain people.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, you could pick up a stone or something to throw it into the cave just to do a test if you wanted to before you go in, just to do something like that.
Do I need to roll a dice for that?
I would say roll me a dex acrobatics or a dex sleight of hand, whichever one's better for you.
Is this that's still in the double column, right? The dex one.
It'll be on the big list towards the middle. So you've got the list of all the things. So yeah, either dex acrobatics or dex sleight of hand, whichever one you have higher bonus in.
Okay. I think I've just got. Oh, they're the same, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's fine. Roll either of them.
Okay, I'll do the acrobatics one. 18.
Nice.
19,
So,
sorry. I always forget I've got like a +1. 19.
Cool. So yeah, you throw a stone into there just to see if it sets off any traps, but it's clear. It doesn't hit on anything. It doesn't set anything off. So it's safe to assume that the cave itself is absolutely fine.
I guess let's go in then.
Yes, we should go.
Very slowly.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Is there like a drop off or like it goes steeply down?
No. So as you get in, the cave is just pretty much a straight passage. It's got a slight decline as you're going in, but it's not like a cliff face or anything. It's just like a slow decline as you're walking all through.
Is there a fire circle or something, that green thing?
Yes, I'm glad you noticed that, because as you get in towards the middle of the cavern, you do notice that there's a fire pit that someone set up. It looks like it's probably been burning for probably a couple of hours. There's a few like barrels and stuff like that, but there's nothing in any of them. They all seem to be empty. What you do notice as well is at the other end of the cavern from the one that you came in from, you can hear noise, but it's not the usual noise that you'd expect to hear from a cavern. If anything, it sounds like there's a party. You can hear glasses clinking, you can hear people talking and laughing.
That's sus.
That's
is
definitely not
sus.
normal tunnel behavior.
Is there fog in this cave too?
There is, although it's nowhere near as dense as it has been.
Can I try
It's-
something?
Sure.
Can I just flap my wings like really, really fast to make the fog dissipate?
Yeah, so you do that, and it does blow the fog away from you. And it just sort of
Right.
settles a little bit where it was. It doesn't move back, it just sort of moves a little bit away. Not huge amounts, but
It's probably
there's
gonna
enough
cost more
that's-
energy than it's going to give me.
Gonna exhaust yourself.
So, yeah,
is
what
it
do?
worth, is it worth rolling for doing an investigation roll, maybe?
Yeah.
Or a look?
If you'd like to have a look around, yeah, feel free to do an investigation roll.
Okay, let me have a look. I got a 22.
Wow.
Whoa.
Way to roll.
I think alcohol's my is a little helper.
So, yeah, with the 22, was that
I
a nat
cracked the case.
was
No.
that a nat 20 that you got, or was it 22 with
It-
like modifiers pushing it over?
Yeah, 18 plus 4.
Ah, right, okay. So you notice, like I say, the fire that's there, it's been burning for probably about 3 hours total. It is starting to come down into almost embers at this stage. So it's been quite a while since anyone was last here. There are no tracks coming out of the cave at all, but you do notice there are tracks going into the cave, going deeper in towards where you can hear the noises coming from.
Right, so whoever it was, they've obviously moved on from here, further in.
I say let's just go there and ruin the party because they're drinking and we're not, and I'm annoyed.
Yes,
I
let's
agree
go-
with this idea, yeah.
Let's go
Oh my
crash the
bloody
party.
drink.
Let's go trash the party. Screw who's there.
Fair enough. So I just realised Tanner's still on screen as well. Let's get rid of Tanner for a bit.
No, taking
Um,
Tanner away from us.
Okay.
How could you?
So
People.
as you go further and further into this cave, the noise gets louder and louder. It definitely sounds like some sort of ball. As I say, you can hear glasses clinking, you can hear people talking, you can hear laughter, you can hear servants that are like putting trays down, taking things away, stuff like that. As you get to the edge of the cave, though, you come into an empty room and the noise has suddenly stopped.
Oh.
So I've just realised we've still got Matt on there, but Matt couldn't join us today, so we'll hide him for a sec. There we go. So this is what you come into. It's an old mansion. If you looked around, it looks like at least a century old, if not more. And there's just the smell of rot and damp filling the room.
Oh, great.
In the room itself, you can see there are two large statues, which sort of flank what you would assume is the main entrance door. And it's two people on horseback. And there are also some heads of different animals that look like hunting trophies that are all in various states of decay. What's most interesting is that there are two torches lighting the room. And they look like they've been lit within, again, the past couple of hours. You've got two potential doors, one straight opposite the hole that you came in through, and then one to your right.
Okay, this is not normal.
Am I the only one
No.
who finds it particularly strange? These horse statues seem to be flanking something, but there's
Mm,
not an entrance there.
Yeah.
Can I maybe, because there's like a kind of rubble, I think, in the left?
yeah.
Can
that's
I
what I-
investigate that?
Yeah, so let's move the whole thing. So you want to go over here and investigate.
Yes.
So I won't make you roll for any of this. But when you go up to investigate the rubble, it looks like there was at some point a front door there. But because of the state of decay of the property, some of it's collapsed in on itself. There's also some dirt and soil from outside. It suggests from looking at it, this house was originally higher than it was, but it's that old, it started to be buried, and then potentially just sort of had dirt collapse in on it.
Right.
So it would have at one point been a front door, but now it's just blocked off by the amount of debris.
Okay.
Can you move the map slightly? Because I see a black thing in the middle of the opposite side, and I'm not sure if it's part of the cobweb or it's in the actual map.
Oh, sorry, there we go. If I move that down, is that a bit better?
Oh, no, it's not part of the cobweb. Am I the only one seeing that? That's the black thing that I can identify?
I thought it was just part of the floor, but I don't know.
I have no.
I'm just kinda
Yeah,
questioning
maybe
everything.
it's kind of a crack in the floor.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, is it up in the top next to the top row of top row of heads? Is that the bit you're talking about?
No, the other one where the torches are.
A
Go
bit
down?
further down.
Yeah, and on the right.
Yeah, I think that is
Go
just
down.
yeah, that
Down
one
again.
there.
Yeah, on the right.
Yeah,
Inside
that's
the
just-
other. Yeah, that one.
That one. Yeah,
that the
that's
crack
just
on the floor?
cracks. Yeah, that's just damage to the floor. Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
No, that's okay. I'm gonna move your character over there. You can act like you're investigating that. There we go.
Okay.
So yeah, like I say, you're in this room. You've got a door sort of at the top, and then you've got another door near where Fran is now as well.
Yeah, I can see that now.
Wow, is that a dragon's head on the wall?
You can't tell. It's in such a state of decay, but it does look reptilian. So it could be it's an alligator or a crocodile. Could be a dragon. It's rotted away to the point where you're not entirely sure now.
I just instantly thought dragon, but now when you say crocodile, that makes probably a bit more sense. Because imagine trying to hunt a dragon and putting the dragon's head on the bloody wall. Oh my god. Just wondering if it's worth having an investigation. I just. What's Fran next to? Are they those two
I
bookcases?
There are a
thought
couple.
so.
Yeah, there are a couple of drawers. Some of them have had the drawers pulled out and they were nowhere to be seen. The rest of them just are in a horrible state of decay, really.
There's nothing inside.
No,
then.
pretty much all
Okay.
of the furniture in this room is either missing or decayed. As I say, it looks like this house is at least a century old, if not more. So it might be a case that looters have come by and taken stuff before it was as collapsed as it is.
Am I okay to just look at the statues in case there's something engraved on them?
Yeah. So you go over and have a look at the statues.
Yes, please.
I would like you to make a investigation roll. It's just going to be a low one, though. It's not going to be a too difficult check.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh, I got a 13.
That's absolutely fine. So the first thing you
Great.
notice is with these two statues, they aren't holding any weapons, but they look like they should. Ignore the fact that on the picture one of them is literally holding a weapon. That's just
Yeah,
it's a
that
stock
I
image.
was gonna say.
Yeah. The software that I used for designing maps didn't have any that didn't have a weapon in their hand, so I just had to go with that one. But they're not actually holding any weapons, but they do look like they should be.
Okay, dokie.
I don't normally condone this, but is either of you good at lockpicking?
Oh,
I thought Lauren was.
it should be. Let me double check. Where are we? Is it sleight of hand, that one? Is
Yeah,
it
it'd be sleight of hand.
Yep. Do you want me to go rummaging?
I suppose it's one of our few options.
Oh! I just rolled a 22 for sleight of hand.
Whoa.
That's
So,
impressive.
Which
You're killing it
door?
today, Lauren.
Which door are you
Alcohol
checking?
helps.
So out of the two doors, are you going for the top one or are you going for the one on the right?
What do you think, guys? Not
Uh,
right.
Shall we try the right one
Could do.
and try not to split up because I don't think it's a good idea.
Sure, that sounds
Definitely
good.
no split. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
We'll go
So
right.
you go up to the door on the right. Get your thieves' tools out. You go to lockpick the door. But you very quickly notice there are no keyholes on this door at all.
Oh.
You try and
Okay.
push the door, it doesn't move. So you have a bit of a look around just to see if there's any other way to get in.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much airtight. The only thing you can tell, though, is that there is some sort of mechanical lock potentially on the other side. So while it doesn't open from this side, there might be something that you can do to open the door.
Oh, it's a Resident Evil puzzle.
Is
Damn
it
you,
worth
Eden.
trying to see if the heads on the walls move or something?
Yep, that's exactly what I was just thinking.
Yeah, you.
Either that or maybe the statue move.
Alright, so do you want to investigate the statues or the heads first?
Let's have heads.
Cool. So if I say,
Approaches.
Fran, do you want to take the top and Lauren, you take the bottom ones?
Yeah.
Aye, aye.
So
Cool.
I'll do an investigation as well.
Have a look. Yeah.
Oh, that was absolutely awful. It's a 4.
Oh no.
So-
Who's got that bottle that we stole from the
So, Fran, you are absolutely convinced that the bear in the middle is somehow the key to this entire operation.
Oh no. The bear did it.
It's got to be the bear.
How did you do, Lauren? Are you doing an investigation?
14. I got
14, that's fine. You pull all
Gotta
three
think
of the
the boost
heads.
did it.
Yeah, you pull all 3 of the heads off the wall. There's nothing behind them. They are just mounted heads. They are purely
Aw.
for display.
Damn it. Right. Looks like it's the middle door then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Top door.
Oh, shall we see if the statue moves?
Yeah?
I can try to push it.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
so
right.
I'm not going to make you roll for this because you
Thanks.
try and push the statues and they don't shift. They're huge bronze statues, basically.
And there was nothing on them. There was
not,
nothing
not even a
engraved.
chance.
Ah.
What I will do is if anyone wants to investigate again, just to check anything, I will ask for an investigation roll, but it will be a high roll. It's going to have to be over 20 for this.
Sure.
Oh.
I'll check. You know what could
That's
possibly
great.
go wrong?
Yeah.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
I mean, you can all roll and check if you want.
I have a 21.
I got a 20! Yeah.
Oh wait, I haven't. This. No, it's 15. At least it's better than 4.
I've got a 21 and 19 plus 2.
So,
20.
Fran, you don't notice
Oh,
anything,
that's
but
amazing.
Lauren and Day, you both notice on the statues there seems to be like almost like a hinge on the knuckle of one of the hands, as if it's could open and close. But when you try and move it yourself, nothing happens.
It's fine. I'm just sulking for the lack of alcohol.
So, do you want to move on from here through the door to the top?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's no lock on this door. You can just freely.
Oh.
All right,
Move
let's
it in.
go.
Woo. Ah, what's that?
And the first thing you notice in this room is it's an absolute state. There's stuff everywhere. There's also an axe embedded in the
Yeah, I
wall.
was gonna say, is that an axe?
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Let me have a quick look. Who here?
Can we grab it?
That looks like my room, usually. After I've got used for a week.
You have an axe in your room? That's cool.
No, it's stuck in the wall.
I was about to say, it's not embedded in the wall, is it?
Okay, so you want to try and grab the axe. I will ask you to just do me a straight strength roll on that.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Let's see, where are we?
Is
Where's
it still in the middle one?
Oh, there it is.
Who's gonna try and grab the axe?
Strength will be on the top, so it'll be on the top
Oh,
row. Just,
okay.
click on strength, just straight
We all
strength
going to
check.
have a go at grabbing it?
It's like sword in the stone, isn't it?
4. I
So-
tell you, it's the lack of alcohol.
I got a 20. Ah! Oh my god. Awesome.
I have got a wow. That's horrible. I think that's a 3.
Oh.
So
Horrendous.
Fran and Day, you both try and pull it out, but it's like you've got butter on your hands and you just slide straight off the handle as you do it.
Oh.
Lauren just walks up and almost
They loosened it for me. They loosened it for me.
almost as if picking up a bit of pork with chopsticks or something. Just 2 fingers grabs it and
I wish to God I could do
flicks.
that in real life.
And the axe comes out.
Yeah, just go whooching.
Fran, with your heightened sense of hearing, you can hear a faint hiss in the room that you were just in, followed by a click. It is very, very faint.
Okay. Do I roll can I roll an investigation check?
Hang on, let me just hide that weapon. There we go.
We'll just give me
Yep.
a sec, I'll just be right back.
So yeah, if you roll me an investigation check, see
Yeah.
if you can determine where the actual noise came from.
19.
Nice. Yeah, it's one of the statues. Like, you can tell that one of the statues, something has changed on it.
Okay. The one that were at the bottom.
Yeah, so the 2 horse statues,
Oh, okay.
you can tell that on one of them, something has moved and clicked almost into place. As if it's waiting for something to be placed there.
Oh, the axe.
Could be.
What's with the axe? Tell us.
Well, if they don't have a weapon, but it looks like they can hold one, and something clicks, I think if we put the axe, maybe something happens.
Sure, let's try it.
Cool, so you all run back into the room again. And sure enough, if you place the axe in the statue's hand, where it had opened up previously, it now closes tight around the weapon, holding it in place. You can hear a couple more clicks and hisses around the building. One of them seems to come from the door behind you that you tried to get in previously, although it doesn't look like there's been anything happen with that. It looks like potentially there might be another lock on that door. But the door in the corridor where you just were opens.
We found the use for the axe, Lauren.
Oh, did it have to go in one of the statues?
Yes.
Sweet.
So,
Nice.
Well done, guys. Well done.
assuming you're going to move up into the new area.
Yes.
Yeah. At least I can still function without the alcohol.
Hey, yeah, if you heard that hiss, we wouldn't have. That's it. We wouldn't have gotten this far.
So in this new room, it looks like a sort of like an antechamber. There's a fireplace with a couple of suits of armor, some tables that are very, very broken, and some paperwork that's basically started to mold and rot away. You've got a door to the left, a door to the right. Neither of them look like they're locked. They just look like typical house doors.
What's with the 2 statues next to the fireplace?
So they are just suits of armor. Like, you have a look at them.
Oh, nothing special.
No, you have a look at them and move them around a little bit and stuff like that. But they're very much just like ornamental suits of armor that are just there for decoration.
There's something about that I just don't trust. And I know that you're saying it and you're like, I should probably believe you, but I'm like, no, it's gonna come to life.
I mean,
Mark
if you want to roll an investigation check on them, just to be sure, you can do.
Yes, definitely. Very suspicious.
Can I roll one for the tables?
That's a natural
see.
20. You have to tell me now.
They are just suits of armor.
No.
Oh, that's disappointing.
In fact,
Yeah,
you just to make the
no.
point, you take the heads off both of them and lay them on the floor in front of them.
Paranoia is
Just
strong in this one.
Just got to be wearing the armor in a minute just to prove a point.
Is it worth rolling one for the tables to see if there's anything like in between the rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll again an investigation check if you want to look through the tables, see if there's anything on either of them.
6. I'm telling you, tonight is not.
Oh.
I'll be honest, a 6 is fine because I wasn't expecting
Oh.
a high roll on this anyway. I was only looking for
Yay.
a 5. You look through it, you can't really find anything of any value. There's a couple of books that are, again, very old. They're like tomes that you haven't even heard of. They're just that old. But there's nothing of any detail in them. It's mainly just like fiction books and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So there's not really anything worth getting out of them. So, like I say, you got a door on the left, you got a door on the right. Neither of them appear to be locked in any way. They just look like regular doors. So it's up to you where you want to go.
You
Right.
guys pick. I picked the previous one, so it's your turn now.
Shall we go to the left?
Yeah, I was just about.
Okay.
Yeah, go left. Go
Let's
left.
go to the left.
Alright, so go to the left, and what you see. Oh, click too far. Is another corridor. And another
Oh.
weapon
Oh my
embedded
God,
in a
what?
wall.
What was that?
No, you bring that back, Ian. What was that?
There's
that was
another
nothing, you
axe,
saw
by the way.
But yeah, there is another axe embedded in the wall.
Oh, you let that slip. You
No,
Yeah,
I just
your
got
room
words out of
looks
my
so
brain.
cool. With axes on the wall.
Secret.
I know. There's like 5 more around here.
Okay, I'm gonna try again with the strength roll to see if I can pull it off the wall.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep.
8.
You feel like you've almost got it. You tug at it and it feels to wobble, but you haven't quite got it there. If anyone else wants to roll as well to help with this one, you can.
Sure.
do.
I can help.
I got a 6.
And I got a 5.
Oh god. Sure, we all combined we can pull it out.
Yeah, I'll say that between all of you, you have managed to do it. So the 3 of you have each got like a little bit, and you're all tugging at the same time. As you pull, the corridor starts to crumble a little bit,
Oh crap.
and it reveals a little extra cave area.
Oh.
Ooh.
You also, as well,
Ooh.
Fran, you hear this familiar sound that you heard before of the hiss.
Okay, go
and
put the
click.
axe on the other statue then.
quick.
So are you all going back to the other room now to do that? Or
Yeah.
is just one of you going back with the axe?
Or
How are you doing?
Shall I go in then? I'll go.
Okay, alright, so Fran, you can go back to the other room. Lauren and Day, are you just waiting for Fran to come back, or are you exploring in this little cave area?
I suppose I'll wait for a while.
Cool.
Might be a pain and investigate because my curiosity is getting the better of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So
Oh,
you
God,
go
help me
into
now.
this cave and you notice some mushrooms that are growing. That's about all there are. But if you roll me an intelligence nature check,
Oh, where are we? Nature. Let's have a look. That is 9 plus 2. I got 11 there.
cool. These mushrooms are highly poisonous to the touch,
Okay.
so you know not to bother with
To
them.
touch.
Yeah.
Cool.
Meanwhile, while you're looking at the mushrooms, Fran puts the final weapon back in place, and another hiss and click comes, but this one's a lot louder. And as you
Oh.
hear that, Zelda music starts to play, and the storage room opens up behind you.
Whoa!
Da-da-da-da. Holy crap! Storage.
So it's up to you, Fran, if you want to go in there alone, or if you want to call the others back.
Well, 3 is better than 1. We can investigate faster.
Mhm. Definitely.
Cool. So you run back, tell the others that you found another room, and the 3 of you can all go in together.
Shall I roll an investigation check in the meantime?
Well, before you do that, the three of you straight away notice that, although it's not shown on this picture because again stock photos, there's a display stand in the center of the room with what looks like a hand, and on each of the fingers of the hand there is a different ring. As you look at the rings, they're all very much different. So one
Is
of
that
them
Thanos?
Oh, that'd be wild.
Oh my god.
so one of the rings
This is not the place for you.
Wrong place, Thanos.
one of the rings is shaped like a snake eating its own tail.
Ooh.
All right. That's pretty
Another
cool.
ring
Okay.
has it's a very plain looking ring, but it has an engraving of a sickle and wheat on it.
Okay.
The third ring has a very small caltrop on it. So if you're not sure what a caltrop is, it's like those little spiky things that you see like police chases when they drop them on the floor to pop tires. It's like a very
Oh,
small
okay,
little
Yeah.
hose.
Okay.
Thanks.
The fourth ring is in the shape of a centipede curling a couple of times around.
Ugh.
And the final one is basically a ring with a very small candle holder and an even smaller candle just inside it.
Oh. What in the heck? Okay. Are we investigating them? Are we having?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The logical thing. Right. Let's go
Ooh.
investigate.
I'm kind of scared to pull them away from the hands because I'm afraid something's gonna happen.
No, I don't blame you.
I have a 16. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Let's see.
So is that
Oh,
for...
finally, a 21.
Wow. Okay, we
Way.
know. We know what's going on.
Yep.
All right, so
And 17.
with
Nothing compared to that.
with your rolls, you can all tell that these rings have some vaguely magical property. It doesn't feel evil in any way. It feels like there's a potential in these rings. You're not sure what, but it feels like there is potential benefits from these rings.
All right.
Are we allowed to take them?
Would you
Or-
like to take one?
Well, and I feel like each is meant for something specific. Like, for example, just came to mind like the one with the sickle and the wheat maybe might be for me
Mm.
or something.
Oh, that could be
Ah.
interesting.
Yeah. Oh, I say take it. Pick it up.
Do I need to roll something to take it?
No, you pick the
Oh.
ring. So you delicately take the ring off the finger of the hand statue that's there.
I feel something's bad gonna happen.
As you're holding it doesn't feel like a bad feeling, but you feel compelled to put the ring on. So you
Oh.
put the ring on your finger. Nothing happens. You just have a ring on your finger now.
Oh, okay.
But the
Okay,
hand,
if I start acting weird, guys,
We'll
take it off me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll take it off.
We'll take care of it.
So as you do that though, the hand statue, the finger that is now bare, folds in
Mm.
into the actual
Oh,
statue. So
Why
you
does this
can't
feel
put
like
that
a
ring
monkey's
back now.
paw thing? Oh my god.
But
Feels
nothing's happened
monkey's
to you.
paw.
Like you don't feel any different. Nothing's changed. It like say you just got a ring now.
Okay.
I suppose I can take one too.
Yeah.
I was thinking of taking the one with the candle.
Oh.
Okay, so you taking that one, yeah?
Yes.
So as you pick it up, the same thing happens. You hold it in your fingers. You feel a sudden urge to put the ring on, so you do. Nothing happens. The finger that ring was on also closes in on itself, now leaving 3 fingers with rings on.
Oof.
Interesting.
Guess. Oh, okay. I'll take the Aurora Boreas then. I'll take the snake.
Cool. So again, same thing happens. You pick it up. You feel a compelling urge to put the ring on, and as you do, nothing happens, except that the finger closes up. Although something does happen to the statue. The other 2 rings that were there suddenly turn to ash and disintegrate, leaving the hand completely bare. The remaining 2 fingers close in as well, so there is now no way to put the rings back on. There's no way to gain the other 2 rings. Other than that, everything is fine.
Makes a change.
Yeah.
I would also like all 3 of you to make an investigation check, just because there's a lot of like crates and stuff in this room.
Yeah,
So-
I was gonna suggest that, but I didn't know if it was okay. Investigation.
Another 16.
Nice.
11.
Cool. So
That's a 17.
in that case, you each find something.
Ooh.
Nice.
So we'll start with Day, because you went first. You find a metal rod with a head of a dragon on it.
All right.
And there's a little tiny switch on the back of this dragon's head.
Okay, interesting.
So it's up to you whether you want to play with that switch or not.
Yes,
Oh
absolutely.
dear. Do we need to
So-
move away from?
You flick the switch.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Yeah, we're just going slowly back up.
So you flick the switch, and as you do, the rod locks in place mid-air
Oh.
and is
Oh.
now immovable.
Oh, I know what this is.
You have found an immovable rod.
Oh,
It's
that's
a rare,
amazing.
yeah, it's a rare magical item that basically, when you flick the switch, it will freeze in position and can hold up to £8,000 worth of weight.
What?
You can use it however you like in any situation you want. You could use it for pressure plates, put it on there, flip the switch, and it'll hold it in position. It is a rather good magical
That's
item.
cool.
Nice.
That's incredible.
Well
I
done.
love that.
Right, Fran, what did you roll again? Was it? Did you say 13?
No, I think it was 11.
11. So as you're looking through, you find a bag that, when you open it and look in, appears to be a void.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Is it like a Mary
Oh.
Poppins bag?
Oh
Pretty
my God.
much, yeah. You found a bag of holding.
That's a big one.
Oh my god.
That's so good.
That is so awesome.
So yeah, the bag of holding, basically, as the name suggests, it can hold a lot more than what your actual inventory space is. So you can pretty
Well
much store
done.
everything in there without
Whoa.
any worry for.
You know
for
what I'm
capacity.
gonna do with it, right?
Oh, you're filling it with alcohol.
I'm gonna rob the pub of all these drinks.
Yes.
And Lauren, what did you roll again?
Oh, I was 17.
17. So, what you find is you actually find a cloak,
Oh,
Ooh.
and when you put this cloak on, you can feel almost like a slight connection with the cloak. The outside of it starts to shimmer slightly as you're wearing it, and basically you realize that you can control how this sort of shimmering appears. You found a glamour weave cloak, which is like a magic cloak where you can change how it looks, so it can look like it's on fire, or it can look like it's blowing in a breeze even though there's nothing there. But it's basically, that's how it works. It's almost not necessarily full shape shifting, but you can change how it looks and make it look like it's more imposing than it would be, or like I say, you can make it look like it's blowing in a breeze, things like that.
okay, cool.
Wrapped up inside of that, you also find a little statue of a mouse.
Okay.
You
there's a
have
mouse.
no idea what this statue is or why it was in this in this cape, but you suddenly have a slight craving for cheese.
Wait,
I can
that's
hold
no
it for you.
different. That's no different to how we usually feel.
You
Oh
also
God,
feel
that's
as well that you know a lot more about cheese making than you once did.
Yes. I'm victorious at pub quizzes now.
Lauren, we can open a pub, our own
We
pub.
could. Alcohol and cheese.
Yeah.
It's the only two things you need in life.
So,
Sweet.
yeah,
So
so
I've got a Doctor Strange like cape that can like shimmer and stuff, and I've got a little statue that makes me want cheese.
yeah, pretty much. Um,
Sweet.
So you look through some of the other crates. There's not really anything else here. The rest of the stuff that's here is either heavily damaged beyond repair, or it's an empty crate. There's not really anything else. It looks like a lot of the rest of it was like food barrels and stuff, and the food's wasted away over time. So there's not really anything else in here.
Shall we go back to the other spot where we were before?
Yeah. So let's move you all back.
So we continue our investigation.
Alright, so you want to go back to this corridor, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
And we keep going.
So as you go through this corridor, you come to another door, which again seems like just a normal door. Doesn't seem to be any problems with it whatsoever. Do you want to open and go in?
I mean, I guess. That's a locked door. Might as well open it.
Yeah.
We could also just stand here forever. Stand here indefinitely.
So you open the door, and you come into a large hall.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
probably bad.
Yeah.
There are 3 pillars on each side, flanking a statue of what appears to be a dragon-like being. And in front of that statue is a smashed piece of stone, which has some ornamental carvings in it.
Can we just have a look at these carvings?
Yeah. I don't want to get too close to that statue just yet.
So you just want to sort of get a bit closer to the carving.
Yeah, maybe investigate it.
Yeah.
What I would say is if you're going to investigate, you can roll either an investigation check or an arcana check on this one.
Oh.
I'll try the arcana. 20.
Nice.
Oh,
wow.
nice one.
Nice.
Oh.
Dang.
So
We don't need to roll with you. We just roll everything.
Just points
We're
and says
golden.
that.
So straight away you can tell that this is part of a ritual. It's potentially there's something, once it's activated, it'll open another area. It could be a portal, it could be stairs, but these are usually used as like a magical lock almost. The only problem is that you need the password to open the door.
Okay, I'm noticing 6 weird looking tiles on the floor.
Oh, they're pillars. So the 3 at the top and the 3 at the bottom,
okay.
they're just pillars that are supporting this room. It's quite a tall room compared to the rest of the
I see.
the building. So they're like structural supports, basically.
So basically, the thing we just saw that has like that's password protected, right? Or like there's a password somewhere.
I mean, there is still one room that you've not explored yet.
Oh.
Ooh, we should go there then.
Mm-hmm.
I was on to the right. Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't even see that.
We should probably go back there.
So you go back.
Yeah, before we... Yeah, because statue's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
And you open up the other door. And in here is another corridor with another door at the end of it. So it's up to you whether you want to open that door. Again,
Yeah.
What's the little pathway that goes down?
That
yeah.
is,
Exactly.
from all you can tell, it's a dead end. It looks like there was originally a corridor, potentially one that looped back down to the storeroom, but it's caved in the
right.
middle.
Oh, yeah. That
I
makes
see.
sense.
Oh, yeah.
Looks collapsed. All right. Well, then let's just burst through that door. See what happens.
Right, so you open this door, and there is another statue. It's a very small statue, though, compared to the other one. And as you get closer to this statue, you notice that there is a name on the statue that says Sozanta. And there's also some writing on the said
Could
statue.
that be the password?
Possibly.
So the
Oh!
writing is now on screen, and any of you have Draconic as a language?
I
Ah.
do.
No, I don't. Oh, you do, so that's fine.
No.
We can read it.
So
Yeah, I do. So.
you
5 languages, not Draconic.
So, Lauren, you instantly recognize that this is the Draconic language,
Mhm.
and you can tell that this is actually a slight rhyme in Draconic, and it's in Common Tug. It's the evil of man is inherent. Do not bow to kings and tyrants.
Oh.
And
That's like D&D Twitter.
Yeah.
if you would like,
The
if you'd
evil
like
of
to
man.
roll me a history check, Lauren, just to see if you know a bit more about that.
I got a 9 + 2, 11.
Cool. So this was a chant that Sazanta the Wingless, an ancient dragon creature, used to get her troops to chant before battles.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Aha.
Interesting.
You get a feeling that this, if there's anything in this room or anything in this building, this is probably what the chant is for the password.
Hmm.
All right, then I guess we should just go back and try it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See what happens.
Get ready for battle, I suppose.
Oh God. Yeah.
Oh, something is gonna come to life.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Something's going to appear. Some nasty.
So you all run back in Scooby Gang fashion to the other room.
Normally in Scooby Gang fashion you run out, right?
Well, you'd be running back and forward a few times, and then the mummy would get in the middle of you as you run in, and then that would
And then
go
we
away.
run back and forth into
yeah.
different rooms as it's chasing us to something like the Beatles are the Beach Boys.
Upside
playing
down.
So yeah, you're back in this room again. You've got the lovely dragon creature statue and the broken portal-y thing on the floor.
Mm.
So, do any of you remember what the chant was?
No. Something about the evil of man. That was about it.
You're
I
the
didn't write
chronic
it down.
speaker.
What? Do
Just for me
not
to go and
bow
say it.
to kings and tyrants or something like that?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
got the second part. Yeah.
Yeah, so the whole translation is the evil of man is inherent, do not bow to
it.
kings and tyrants. So
There we go.
you
Nice.
I missed 2 words.
so you weren't far off. So yeah, you repeat that to the statue, and what happens is the plate on the floor glows, and a staircase behind you starts to open up. The floor slides back to reveal
Interesting.
Wow. I think we weren't stood there.
it. Yeah.
Oh, it's glowing.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
So yeah, there is now a staircase behind you.
So
Let's continue, I guess.
we're ignoring big pointy over here for now.
Cool. So you want to go down the stairs, yeah?
Yeah, well, there are no more rooms to explore here, I guess.
I don't want to get too close to that statue. Just I do and I don't.
Right, so you go down into this room, and what you come across
What
is
is that?
a massive crypt.
Oh God.
Around the edges, there are various, like, built into the walls, sort of like how when you go into a cave in Skyrim and you've got the tombs in the walls. It's a similar thing here, and then you've got 8 actual ornate coffins, 4 on either side. There are 2 pillars on either side as well. There are a couple of tables in the middle, But most importantly, the thing that grabs your attention is the creature directly opposite you, standing in front of a machine.
Oh,
Oh,
that's probably
dear.
not good.
The
I was gonna say,
creature,
kind of looks like a generator or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And
the
oh,
creature
lovely.
approaches,
Nope.
and as it gets closer, you can tell it is very skeletal. There's white hair, and it is quite well armored in leather.
Mhm. Yeah.
It is going to start a combat situation. So I want you all to roll for initiative, please.
Oh.
Go. Ooh, what's that? That is 15.
Oh, where is it? Oh,
17.
initiative. Okay, I've got it here. 11.
And Doran, what were you?
Sorry, I was a 17.
17. Right, okay. So, I've actually, for this stream compared to the last one, I've got an on-screen initiative tracker now. So,
Ooh.
I can put that up as well. So,
Ooh.
Nice.
there we go. So, Lauren, you're actually first in the initiative order. So, what would you like to do?
Right, so he's covered in leather armor, is he? Well
Yeah.
equipped. Right. Let me have a thinky. Bear with me, I'm just gonna look at spells or something. I'm just trying to think. You know what? From this distance, screw it. I'm gonna do firebolt.
Cool, no worries.
If he's right there.
Yeah.
Right, firebolt. So, with firebolt, what is that something that just naturally happens? Let me just have a quick look. Is it firebolt that you're using?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a cantrip as well, isn't it? So it doesn't even use a spell slot.
Mhm.
Alright. So you got a range of 120 feet, that's fine.
Yarp.
I'll make a ranged spell attack against the target, and on a hit, the target takes 10 damage. Right, okay, so give me a roll on your attack.
That's the
And-
first one, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
and you've got to beat the armor class of this creature, which is 14.
Damn it. 11 for the first little box. That's
So
11.
the firebolt goes wide in that case and hits the wall behind. Unfortunately, you have missed.
Shit.
Ooh.
Damn
It
it.
is now the white's turn to move.
No.
And he is trying to work out distance. He probably would be able to get a little bit of cover. So yeah, he's going to run over here
Oh.
to try and get a bit of cover. And while he's doing that, he is going to fire with his longbow
Uh-oh.
at, I think, probably you, Lauren. He's going to take
Oh,
aim at
great.
you because you're closest to him.
But you did throw with a fireball,
Yeah.
so.
I know. Imagine
So-
now this dude's a friendly.
What is your armor class?
With me. Where would that be now? I've had a moment. Where would that be?
It's the
Next
one in
to
the
the
picture of a
initiative?
shield. Yeah. So near the top, middle.
Where am I? Top middle. Where is it? Oh, I'm having a right to do. Oh, yeah. Sorry. 14.
14, right, that's fine. So
Same
he
as you,
misses as
skeleton
well.
boy.
He misses as well. So he fires a bolt at you. Well, I say a bolt. He fires an arrow at you, but probably because he's running at the same time, it goes wide and sort of just harmlessly hits
Exactly
off
what
the wall.
I did when I was fireballing him. I was running as well, so that's why we both I missed as well.
So it's now Day's turn.
All right.
Come on.
Can I fly up to him? I just want to fly up to him and punch him in the face.
Oh yes.
You should be able to, yeah, because your flight is it 50 foot you've got? for-
60.
60. So yeah, you should be able to
Oh,
clear that. So do you want to land in front of him or do you want to land behind him? How do you want to do this?
Let's just maybe like slide it to the side.
So maybe sort of about there.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah. And then you want to punch. So
Yeah, so that's I think that's a regular D20. Do I actually gain bonus on that? I think
So
I'm proficient, right?
his
I
armor
have to be
class is
proficient.
14. So
I'll just roll. Maybe I'll roll higher.
yeah.
No. I
oh
missed pretty badly.
Oh god,
no.
it's not going to be a slap fight situation again, is it?
It might be. It might be. It's currently a 6. I think I'll gain something on that. Let me check. Roll D4. You can use dexterity and strength for the attack and damage roll. So that's plus my dexterity, which will be plus 4. It will be 10, which is still too little.
Alright, that's fine.
It's sad.
So you again because you're like landed and then took a swing, you've still got the momentum of the flight, so you just sort of graze past him, don't quite catch him. But it is now Fran's turn to do something.
Okay.
you like to do?
So can you just for a second put the image of that creature back for a moment? I just wanna have a look.
Hang on. Well, the one that you fight him.
Yeah,
Okay, bear with me 1 second. We'll put that back on screen.
because the only weapon I have is my daggers. So I just want to see if I can hit it somewhere.
You
Okay,
could
so
use
it's got
magic
like.
as well, or you can move in combat
Oh,
turns. So you
because
can
I was
move and then
thinking
attack.
that while Varis went to him, I discreetly went behind the one of the pillars. Is Can I do that?
Yeah, so you basically want to get into cover. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
While he was attacking the creature, I went in cover because
So,
also I'm closer to him as well.
so would you rather go to the one above or the one below?
The one above.
One above. So if we say
Yeah.
sort of about there, maybe.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Does my entangle spell work here?
It would do,
With-
yeah. So the only problem is I would say that because Varis is so close to him, you'd probably get both of them.
Okay,
That's the
so
only
no.
catch.
I'm gonna try and throw my dagger then, because I'm closer than I was before, and I'm covering, so I guess I'm not doing it mid-air or something. Do I need to? Which one do I need to roll to throw my dagger?
I would probably say a dex throw. So if you just do a straight
Okay.
dex on that.
Oh, 4.
So,
I have to practice with my dagger. I'm not good.
so you go to throw the dagger and it does go towards it, but it sort of loses momentum as it goes and sort of skids across the floor. That brings us round to Lauren's turn again now.
Right. Seeing as though I cocked that up before. Have a look. Right, so so he's in cover. Am I alright to just move, to where this table is, just close to where him and Day are?
Yeah, so the other side of this table, sort of right there.
Where are you? Yeah. Perfect. Right. Now, go with me. Have a look. Skelly boy. Can I cast? It will cost a slot. Magic missile.
You can indeed cast Magic Missile.
Cool.
Let me have a look at Magic Missile. Alright, so do I have to make a saving throw on this? I think I do with Magic Missile. Can't remember. doesn't actually say. It just says that you.
Huh. I've got
Can hit.
120 feet on it, if that helps.
It just says a dart deals 1d4 plus 1. You create
Yeah.
3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice. So it doesn't say if there's a saving throw on here, so I assume it just happens.
Okay, so let me have a look. Oh, god damn it. And damage is 2.
So you get 3 darts, so it'd be 3 attacks that you can do potentially with that. So
Okay, so
can-
that's 2. That's 2 there, and then again 4 and 5. So I got 11. That is fine. Yeah.
cool, there we go. You have wounded him. You have done
Great.
some damage to him, so that's good. It is now the white's turn, though.
Uh-oh.
And what he does, he basically tilts his head back and makes a guttural, basically almost like a roar. It sounds like he's saying something, but if he is, it's in a language that you do not understand.
Oh dear.
I have a feeling we've made a boo-boo here. I don't know why.
What
Just calling for
happens
backup.
is the 4 tombs that are behind him
Oh, sugar.
all open up.
What?
Oh no.
No, 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 no.
And 3 zombies all step out.
Not the zombies.
Why?
I've already rolled for their initiative, so I'll add them to the order.
Oh, not zombies.
There we go. So yeah, there are now 4 zombies in play as well.
Oh, damn it.
That is the only thing that the white does. He hasn't done anything else. That's used up his entire turn to do that. So
what
it
a
is
jerk.
now back around today.
So I think the closest zombie is the one behind me, like right behind.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So yeah, this one here.
Yes. So I think I've. Oh, actually, those are in range of Lauren and Fran, so that would be probably stupid. Can I go to the one to the left of that, like behind the whites?
Yeah. So you running up to that one, yeah.
Yes. And I try and punch it.
Cool. Right. His armor class is only an 8.
All right, let's try. That is 20, not natural.
Cool.
So 1 damage. Horrendous.
There we go. So at least you've hit him, though.
At least I hit him.
Yeah. So
It was
he's
a
taking
slightly
a bit
more
of damage.
powerful slap this time.
It is now that zombie's turn, though.
Bring it.
So he is going to try and hit you back. So what is your armor class?
17.
17. He rolled a 19.
Ouch.
So he is going to hit you for 1d6. Here's my 1d6 gone. There we go. He hits you for 2 damage.
All right.
So not too bad, at least.
I'm manageable.
There we go. So it is now back round to Fran.
Okay, well, the obvious choice feels like the zombie behind me.
Yeah, that one in the top right corner, yeah.
Okay, I think I can do the entangle spell this time.
Yeah, you should be able to get it on him without affecting anything else.
Yeah.
So that shouldn't be an issue.
And I see that it's got 20 feet. So if I do that, can I take, or at least impair the 2 that I have that are close to me?
I would say yes. 20 feet square would be able to get the 3rd and the 4th zombie, so that would entangle both of them.
Yeah.
So, as far as I remember, that just happens, isn't it? Then I have to roll a...
Yeah, because
spell
I've
saving.
got restrained, so I can't roll a dice for that.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, basically, when it's their turn, they'll have to roll to see if they take damage.
Yeah.
until they're
Also, I'm
restrained.
noticing the range is 90 feet, not 20. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, you can cast it up to 90 foot away, and then it does like
Yeah.
a 20-foot square. So that square where they are would be completely covered now. So
Okay.
they are both
Oh.
restrained.
By the way, I think I made a slight mistake in my damage calculations. If I'm not wrong, unarmed strikes on a monk add their dexterity modifier to damage output as well, right?
I can't remember, but I'll say yes. Just
Okay,
so...
because in that case it would be 5 damage.
Alright,
I'll
cool.
actually research it.
That's fine. So that is... Right, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. So 5 damage to that zombie. That's fine. Cool. Alright, it is now one of the zombies that are entangled's turn. Oh no, it's not. It's zombie 1. So it's this one over in the left-hand corner. He is... Whatever he does is going to be quite a challenge. Because he's so far away from all of you.
Go back to your tomb. You're no use.
Yeah, just stay there.
He is going to... I think he's going to move towards you, Lauren. I think the distance-wise, though, it's probably going to be a bit too much for him to get an attack in, but he is going to come up to you. So he is now going to be right on your
he's gonna
tail.
regret that.
Right, now it's one of the zombies who are entangled's turn. So they're restrained. They can use their action to make a strength check against spell save DC to free themselves. So he's going to do that. So what is your spell save DC? It should be on your list of spells. It should have it towards the top. It'll say spell save.
13.
13, right, so I've got to beat 13. That was a 4. He is still restrained, so that's fine. The next zombie to go is also restrained, so he'll do the same thing. And he got a 2, so yeah, they're both still locked in place. Just let me double check, do they take any damage when they're... No, it's just classed as difficult terrain, so they're locked in place. That's fine. So they don't take any damage, but they've also essentially lost a turn. So that's fine. So then it is Lauren's turn again.
Okie doke. So this dude's right in front of me. I'll do an unarmed strike. Let me just see. So unarmed strike.
Punch him in the face.
Yeah, instead of using a weapon to make a melee weapon attack, you can use a punch, kick, headbutt. Yeah, I'll give him a good punch.
That's fine. So you've got to be an 8 to land the hit.
Right, so. Oh, 14 plus 2, 16.
Absolutely fine.
Nice.
So yeah, roll the damage on that one.
Damage just says 1.
What?
So I just basically slap him across the face.
So yeah, you slap him across the face, his nose falls off, but other than that, he seems fine.
Whoops.
So next it is the White's turn, and he has a couple of targets that he can potentially go for. But I feel like he would probably go for Varis. So he is going to take a shot with his longbow again. So what's your DC again? Your
17.
17. That's a 3. He misses. So you're fine. That
Wonderful.
just shoots off wildly and hits one of the coffins. And it is now your turn.
Alright, I will attack the zombie once again. Also, I checked out, so I checked, and it turns out that I can add my dexterity modifier to both rolls to hit and rolls to damage.
Cool, that's fine. So yeah, you did 5 damage to him then.
Yes.
Cool, that's fine.
Alright, so I guess I'll roll to hit. Wow, that is terrible. That's a 6.
Yeah, you miss. Yeah.
That's my turn.
So the zombie who you just tried to hit is now going to go, and he's going to try and take a hit at you. And he has rolled. Well, he's rolled a 15.
That misses.
So yeah. So again, we're into a slap fight
We're in
situation
slap
between you and
fights.
this zombie. Yeah.
All
And
resist today.
it is now Fran's turn.
Okay, so I'm thinking, considering two zombies are restrained, one is with Lauren and one is with Varis. I might try an attack with the creature.
Yeah. So are you running up to him, or do you want to do a spell towards him?
Well, no, I'll because I think my dagger side is not good. So I'm gonna try like a non-armed combat action, like try to kick it or punch it or something.
Cool. So you're gonna run up to him and give him a
Yeah.
smack, basically. Yep. That's fine. So yeah, roll to hit. You'll have to be a 14 for that.
Is it the strength one?
So it'll be on the actual character sheet. You'll have the hit DC column for unarmed strike. So if you click that one, that'll roll for you.
Hang on. It's not in the top, right?
No, it'll be in actions. So where your
okay.
spells are, it'll be on the actions one.
Attack. Unarmed strike. Okay, here. Let me see. 17
Cool. Yeah. So you hit
for
so...
DC. And do I need to re-roll for damage?
Yeah. So yeah, do
Okay.
the damage one, and then that'll.
Oh, it said 0. Did I I think I re-rolled the hit again for the damage.
Yeah, that's fine. What did you get for that?
Because I've got the unarmed strike 17, and then I thought I was supposed to hit the slot with the damage, but it keeps saying 0, so I think I clicked the wrong one.
Yeah, bear with me 1 second. Let me have a look on your character sheet. So I've got a
Yeah.
copy of it here. Just double check. See what's. There should be something there. Let me have a quick look. Oh no, it is actually, yeah. Your damage is a +120. So yeah, you do 1 damage with your hit.
Oh, okay.
So that's fine. You have hit him for 1 damage though. But yeah, basically that's what it is. You've only got a +1 damage there. So
Okay.
there we go. So yeah, he has been hit at least. Alright, so next zombie's turn is the one that's next to Lauren. He's going to try and take a hit at you.
Nope.
What is your armor class again?
14.
14.
Just bear with me. Yeah.
You got a 12, so he misses. So that's fine. Next zombie is one of the ones that's restrained. He has rolled a 19.
Shit.
And your spell save was 13, wasn't it? So he is now free. I don't think he can make a move, though. I think it's just free, and then the next turn he can go. The other one's rolled a 4, so he's still restrained. So zombie 3 is now free, but zombie 4 is still
Okay.
restrained. And it is back round to Lauren's turn.
Right, so I've still got the dude in front of me. I'm gonna go for him, and yeah, screw it. I'm doing another firebolt. No, that's probably a bit too much, but I'm taking him out. Right, so let me have a look. Roll that. So I got 18 plus 7, 25 to hit,
Cool, yeah, that's fine.
Whoa.
and damage 8.
8 damage. Right,
Yeah.
which zombie was the one in front of you? Zombie 1, wasn't it?
Zomble 1.
Alright, there we go. You have burnt a massive chunk of him away with that attack, but he is still coming towards you.
Damn it!
And it is now... Whose turn is it? The White's turn.
Yeah.
He's probably going to want to try... Will you try and get a bit of range from Fran, or the attack? I think he's probably going to swing his sword at Fran, since you are right in front of him now.
Okay.
And he has rolled... He's rolled a 16. So what's your armor class?
12.
Alright, so he has hit you, unfortunately. His long sword does 1d8. He has done 2 damage to you.
Okay.
So, not a huge amount, but you have taken a... He sort of like nicks your arm as he swings the sword, basically. And it is now Day's turn again.
I am fed up with this zombie, so I'm attacking again.
Go for it.
That would be a 20 not natural.
So yeah, you've hit.
Which means I get to roll. That's a 3 plus 4 is 7. Is he dead?
He is. You
destroyed?
punch his head clean off.
Hooray! Well done. Crap.
Zombie 2 is no more. So he has now collapsed in on himself. And it is round to Fran's turn.
Okay, I'm still close to that guy, so this time I'm gonna try to hit him with my dagger. But not like throw it. I'm just gonna hit him in his chest or something.
Yep.
So rolling the okay, I've got a 17.
Yeah,
And
so
then
you've
this
hit.
time I can roll the damage one.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, 17 hits. So you have done some damage
2.
to him. 2. Cool. And you're chipping away at him. It's now going to be Zombie 1's turn, which is the one next to Lauren. So he is going to try and punch you.
What a surprise.
You rolled a 7, so he misses.
Ah.
So that's fine. Zombie 3 is recently free, so he's going to try and go for... Probably for Fran, because you're the closest. He rolled a 7 as well, so he doesn't hit either. So that's fine. And then Zombie 4 is still restrained, so he's going to try and escape. He rolled an 8, which is lower than your spell save DC, so he is still currently restrained. So now we are back round to Lauren again.
Great. So, I've still got this dude in front of me. Have a look. Really bad. I want to fireball him again.
If you want to, it's a cantrip,
'cause
so you could pretty much
yeah.
just spam it if you want.
Screw it. Right. So, a 13 to hit.
Yeah, that's done it.
And 2.
2. Alright, okay. I mean, he is pretty wounded, but he is still going.
Oh my god, this guy!
Like, every fireball is like burning a bit more flesh away and leaving him more skeletal, but he is still very much still there.
Bloody zombie.
So, next up is the White, who... I think he's going to take a swing again at Fran. Well, he's there. He rolled a nat 1.
Okay, at least.
So, yeah, nothing is happening on that end. He is not doing anything there. Right, it is round today again.
All right. Can I fly up to the Whites and start punching him?
Yeah, so are you coming in? Are you going behind him then?
Yes.
Cool. I will give you an advantage on this roll because he is currently just swinging at Fran, so he's completely distracted.
Perfect. And I'm also going to expend a key point, if I say that right, which lets me do not 1 but 3 blows.
Nice. So yeah, I'll give you advantage on the hit roll, or on the armor class roll, and then yeah, you get 3 hits.
Let's see. That's a natural 20.
Nice.
So I think it also crits.
It does.
Does that crit? Does that crit on all of them?
That's gotta be a crit.
I'd say yeah. I'd say it would be a crit on all of them.
Awesome.
All right.
Nice.
So that's 6.
Cool.
That is 8, so that makes a total of 14.
Cool.
And that's another 6, which makes a total of 20, so that would be 40 damage. I think,
40.
right? That crit doubles, right?
Yeah, crit doubles. So
that would be 40.
You basically fly in while the white isn't looking, and I'm just going to say he's dead, so I'll let you describe how this happens.
Oh dear.
So, after I defeat the zombie, I just turn around and fly in maniacally and punch him relentlessly, like in every single part of his body. One in his thigh, and then like one on his shoulder, and then one straight in his face.
Holy shit.
Nice. So yeah, the white is now dead. There are still 3 zombies left just to mop up.
Yeah.
But the white is dead. And it is now...
My
Zombie
turn, I
2's.
think.
It's Zombie 2's turn.
Oh,
Oh no,
they're
Zombie
dead,
2's dead. Zombie 2's dead, so yeah,
that mother's toast.
Yeah, so it is Fran.
Okay, so since I've got the one behind me, I'm gonna stab him in the brain with my dagger because I'm pissed right
Cool.
now. So I'm gonna roll another 23.
Woo!
Nice. Was that a natural 20?
It's 20 plus 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
that's a
actually-
Wow.
So yeah, you
I
get
got
a crit hit as
B.
well then.
okay. So
So
do I roll the damage now?
yeah, and then whatever damage you do gets doubled.
Okay. 6. So 12 damage.
Nice. So that was Zombie 3. He is now dead as well. So I will let you explain how
Hooray.
you murdered Zombie 3.
I was so annoyed that my lovely evening was ruined and all the shit that's gonna happen that happened tonight. I just stabbed me repeatedly in the brain.
Cool.
All,
And-
all the anger comes
Just exactly, just externing all that rage that I have right now.
So just absolutely
Nice.
covered in bits of zombie now. You have to do it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a long shower.
Cool, right, so it's now Zombie 1's turn, and he is going
Bring
to
it.
go for... Yeah, he's going to go for Lauren. He rolled a 17,
Oh, son of a bitch.
so he is actually going to do some damage, but it's only a d6, so... 4. He's done 4 damage to you.
How dare he?
So, again, not a huge amount of damage, but there we go. Zombie 3 is now dead, so that comes back around to Zombie 4, who's going to try and escape the bind that he's currently in still. He rolled a nat 20, so yeah, he is now free. So, there we go, and he is ready to attack on his next go, so it'll be Lauren again.
Okay, I'm doing the firebolt again, because screw it.
Fair enough.
That was a 17.
Yeah, that's hit.
Awesome.
Right. Now let's see. 6.
Cool.
Please die.
He's not yet. He's hanging
oh my
on.
God.
He is really hanging on.
huge HP?
You've basically taken out all of his internal organs, and it's just a pair of limbs like hanging on a.
You should have aimed at
skeleton.
his brain directly.
I know. God damn it.
So he is only just alive.
If I just went over and kicked him, is he just going to fall over?
Yeah,
So-
Varis, it's your turn. So if you want to
Yep.
punch him
Yeah.
in the brain, maybe
if you wanna
this
get
time we'll
him.
die.
So yeah, I'm guessing you flying over to that one then.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, I
Gonna knock
will.
his head off.
Alright, there we go. So
Oh, you mean the one next to Lauren? Because I thought that. Actually, I think it's more sense if I fly over to the other one because I think Lauren can finish that one off.
yeah,
Also,
okay.
I don't want to take the honor from her finally destroying
kill
that thing.
stealing.
So I'm gonna fly to the other one.
That's fine. Yeah, no kill stealing.
No kill
Listen.
stealing. That is kill stealing. I don't do that. So I'm just gonna hit. Gonna take a swing at it.
Cool.
That is not good. That's a 6, which
Yeah.
misses. I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a shame.
it's 8 for him, so that's fine. And it is now Fran's turn.
Well, I'm gonna go out Varis, so I'm gonna fly that one and do another brain damage, hopefully.
So
I'm
you're gonna
gonna-
run over and stab this one.
Okay, another 20 plus 3.
Cool. So yeah, double damage then. That's another crit.
And I've
Yeah.
got
Nice.
3. It's like 1 plus 1 plus 1. So it's a 6 damage.
Yeah, that's right. He done 6 damage to your zombie 4. So he is now on that. He is still alive, but he is very badly hurt. And it is now zombie 1 even's turn. So he is going to try and attack Lauren.
Just dancing. We're not actually
17.
fighting. We're just dancing.
So
Hit.
he's hit for 5. He's done 5 damage to you. Now it's zombie 4's turn, and zombie 4 has a choice of people to go for. Who's he going to take? I think he's probably going to go for Day. He rolled a 15, so I think he
That
misses,
misses.
doesn't he? Yeah, so that's fine.
Woo.
So then it is Lauren's turn again.
Can I just hit him in the flipping head with my blooming boomerang? Just not throw my boomerang, just actually repeatedly
Yeah.
hit him in the head with the boomerang. Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah, if you roll to hit,
Where are we
with-
now?
if you do it as an unarmed roll to hit, but then the damage of the boomerang,
Okay.
do it that way.
It would be. Oh, 22.
Whoa.
Is that a crit or is
So I
that?
am going to hit this jerk. Oh god, and let's have a look. It's just still a crit 1, which is really annoying. Damn it.
So your 22, was that a
was
that
an
a
amp.
crit plus 2, or was it?
That was where's it? Oh, it's gone. I just clicked on it and it came up 22.
Yeah, I'm going to assume it was. So we'll
Mm.
double that damage. That's 2. You killed him.
Hooray.
He's dead.
He dead.
Yeah. So I'll let you
Yay.
describe what happens
Hooray! I am basically just on him, bludgeoning the hell out of him with my boomerang.
there.
Like Captain Boomerang now, just covered
So-
in blood, just going. to
Let's just
town on him.
let's just gang him on this last one.
So
Let's
basically,
together.
you saw what Fran
gank
did with
him.
the knife on the other one, and you've just done the same thing with a boomerang on this one.
Basically, yeah. Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm Captain Boomerang right now. I'm just covered in blood and guts, just repeatedly hitting him with the damn
Yeah.
flipping boomerang.
Cool.
Thank
Right.
you,
So
Fran.
yeah, it is now Day's turn again.
All right. Gonna go back to punching. That is a 17, so I suppose that hits.
Yep. Then you got an
And
armor class
I
again.
am rolling. This is, let's see, 4 plus 4 damage is 8. Do I have to use my bonus action or is that sufficient?
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. Well, this is punch
Thank
off-
God.
straight in his face. Just punch it clean off.
It's annihilated him.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have successfully got rid of the zombies. You've got rid of the white as well. There is still the issue of why you were down here in the first place,
Exactly.
Oh yeah, crap.
which is the machine currently
Yeah.
whirring away over
Yeah.
here
right.
with a slight amount of fog just coming out of the top of it.
Is there some button to disable it? Can we
Yeah.
investigate?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
if
investigate,
you
yeah.
want to investigate, in the interest of time, actually, because we are now going over the 2 hour mark.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I'll let you investigate the white and also the machine if you can roll for it. So if you do an investigation roll, I'll combine both of these into
What
one
all
check.
of us roll, yeah?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if you each do an investigation roll.
Let's roll 1.
Oh
I've
my
got-
god! 5.
I've got 21.
Hey!
Right,
Thank
so-
God! I only got
So-
thank God.
Oh.
Day and Lauren are both just at the machine, just like poking and prodding at it, just hoping that something works. It's a bit like that scene in 2001.
Hit it with a boomerang, Lauren.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like that scene in 2001 with the ape hitting the bone. It's sort of like that.
Zombies have restrained us.
Meanwhile, Fran has actually gone over to the white instead to see if there's anything that can be found there.
Yeah.
And
She finds the machine manual.
on the corpse, there is a note. And the note
Oh
reads,
God.
Heston, you failed me for the last time.
Whoa.
Maybe you will serve me better in death than you did in life. Use this guide to turn the machine in Proudtree Manor's crypt on, and then await further instructions. The guide, it is basically, like you say, it's a guide of what levers to pull, what buttons to press on the machine to turn it on, and you can basically, from that, reverse engineer it by doing the steps backwards. So as you're doing these steps, you notice that there are 4 different vials that are all held in place on this machine, and what the machine is doing is it's pumping from those vials into the main chamber, turning them into a vapor, and then pumping that out the back of the back of the machine. The 4 vials are labelled. There's Aboleth blood, Mind Flayer cerebral fluid, Kelpie essence, and the last one just says Sozanta.
Okay.
As you turn each of the switches and levers off for the vials, they stop pumping through, and the machine goes silent. And the gas that's coming out the top of it seems to stop as well.
Oh, thank God for that.
Should we smash the files just to be sure?
Yeah. Although I'm kind of tempted to keep the Kazanta one, because maybe
Curious
it has to
about
do with the dragon thing in the other room.
Mm.
All right, how about we keep that one and smash the other 3?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Then I start smashing.
Cool, that is fine. So are you all leaving the way you came in now?
I guess there's no other
Think
way
so.
to leave
Yeah.
this room.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's fine. So as you're coming out of the room and going back the way that you came originally, you're going back through the cave, and you come back out into the clearing. Ignore the fog. That's not there anymore. That's all gone.
Hey.
Hey,
Is he?
I
it's
will.
still there.
It is still there purely because I forgot to make an image for the cave without fog. So you're going to have to deal with one that has fog. But as you all come out of the cave, I want you to make me a wisdom perception check, please.
Okay.
Is it just the perception one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here.
18.
17.
Bear with me. Go away. There we go. Sorry, the board. There we go. What are we rolling? Sorry, I do beg your pardon.
Perception.
Wisdom.
Perception.
Yeah.
Oh, perception. I do beg your pardon. Oh, this ain't going to be good. Oh, okay. 15.
Alright. So, Fran and Day, you both feel a shudder in the back of your mind as if fingers were just easing off and letting go. And you feel a wave of calm come over you. Lauren, you don't feel any different. You just feel the exact same as you have throughout the entire of this thing.
Pissed off that I'm not drunk. Yeah, I know.
Pretty much, yeah. So, you get back into town, and the fog has cleared. Tanner is waiting outside the town hall. It seems like in your absence, the town guard have been very busy putting out some literal and metaphorical fires throughout the town.
Holy shit.
Dang.
But everything seems to be in a bit more of a stable situation now.
You.
He thanks you all for all of your help, and also gives you some gold for
Hey.
completing a mission. So you'll get 50 gold each as
You
per
can divide.
usual.
You can divide mine over the other two.
Oh, thank
And
you.
he also gives you, the three of you, something extra as well. And what he's given you is called a sigil of loyalty. And it's basically a sign
Okay.
for people who are true friends of the people of Boulder Breach. And as a sign that you have helped them so many times. What this actually
Aw.
means in a, I suppose, a mechanical level, is you now have access to restricted areas of the town hall, which you didn't have before. You also have access to the armory in the guard station and also restricted sections of the library if you ever did want to visit any of those during any downtime sessions.
Cool.
Oh, great.
That's interesting, at least for
Nice.
me.
So, as we wrap up, things seem to be quite nice. Like everyone seems to, considering the horror of how everything started, people are starting to get back to normal. One thing that you don't know about, though, is what's slowly revealed to the audience is a woman with what looks like a decayed
No.
wing watching over the entire thing in a scrying pool.
Wow.
And that is how we end today's
Oh.
session.
Wow.
Wah, wah.
Ah. Da da da.
What a cliffhanger.
I know, right? This is not his standards, or was it Coronation Street? I
EastEnders.
don't remember. Oh, I got that right then.
So, yeah. Thank you for playing, the three of you. It's been
Yay.
a great session.
Thank you.
This
for
was a
DMing.
great
Yeah,
episode.
this was
Yeah.
fun.
It's amazing.
So much fun.
And yeah, thank you to everyone who has watched as well. We will be back next time. And also as well, I'm going to put a link in the chat because I've been revamping my Discord recently. And if you visit that link, there's actually now a forum in the Discord specifically for A Realm Apart to discuss any predictions that people have, or if you want to talk about things that have happened in the episode, stuff like that. So anyone
Oh,
that's
please
watching that
do.
wants
That
to
would
do
be so
that.
cool.
Oh, that'd be
It'll
great.
be amazing. Yes.
So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and thank you to
Thank
Lauren,
you,
Day, and
guys.
Fran for joining.
Thanks so
Yay.
much.
Yeah,
Happy
thank you.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Even though it's not till tomorrow.
Happy pre-Halloween.
Yeah, happy pre-Halloween.
Halloween, yeah. All Saints Eve or whatever they call it. Woo. Hallow Saints Eve or whatever it's called.
Yeah, right. Goodbye.
Bye.
See you around.